Howdy folks, Justin here. I'm going to hop onto the ladder with our Pilfer Monk deck in the Legends right now. Haven't been doing as well with it today as I was on my way to Legend. I think both because people know what they're playing against now, and as I understand it, it's been sort of oppressively popular at some of the lower ranks, and we're seeing a reaction to it in the types of decks that are being played at all ranks, preemptively, which makes sense because left unchallenged, this deck goes nuts. Excuse me, but it's pretty easy to disrupt. So playing as Neuro Vegan, that's cool. I myself am a vegetarian. The Miraculous versus Pastry Chef. We got Battle Mage, very popular lately. We'll keep one of these in case it's aggro. Got Thieves' Den for half the combo. No turn one play. Hello.
Greetings.
No turn one play suggests that this is the Supreme Atromancer deck and not the Prophecy aggro deck. Rapid shot, okay. Probably setting up for next turn's Crushing Blow. Okay, next turn's Skaven Pyromancer then. Sort of a risky play from our opponent there. We're playing that there so we can take care of the 2-1 that spawns. Sort of risky play there from our opponent, because if we had lane changed it, he would have had to firebolt it again instead of playing the Skaven Pyromancer, but it's working out for him. Ooh, Daggerfall Mage. Okay. So we are going to just lay down Thieves' Den.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
And not attack with that guy. We're not attacking with him because we want to keep our Mournhold Trader protected. This does open up a play where he firebolts it, and we have a bad time. Okay, using the lightning bolt on it's perfectly fine in my opinion. Okay. That is not a problem. We'll just lay down 2 more fellas. We're gonna lay them both down over here.
Of course, I'm on your side.
You can make the argument that we should put these in different lanes, so that if he lightning bolts this, we don't just have to trade that in. But 1 lightning bolt down, I think there's more upside to this. Really only punished by a lightning bolt, and if he has it, then he has it. But okay, looks like he's instead going the. Okay. All right, so we are going to get our Halfinger Marauder on. Hopefully, we don't trigger Prophecy. We do trigger a Prophecy. Drain on that's not bad, not super relevant necessarily, but not bad. And then we can drop down Golden Saint next turn. If it's a lightning bolt, I imagine it's going here. Yep. Okay. Well, it is what it is. And what do we have here? Cast out, perhaps? Earthbone Spinner. That's interesting. Does he have another Crushing Blow or something? Another Dark Rift. Okay. Love for him to swing face. He's not going to. We are going to swing and then drop down Golden Saint. Now, because we know he has the Tome of Alteration in his hand, he can, beef up one of these to clear that out. So that is something to keep in mind. If he triggers both of these this turn, we are going to get at least 1 card draw. Looks like next turn we can get into some pretty intense smuggle action. Okay, there's that into that. Doesn't leave him room for Lightning Bolt. If he has Firebolt... Okay, Wardcrafter. Okay. So he's set up a little long term here. We can kill him if we draw Master of Thieves. What is our plan here? We can smuggle both. We'll end up hitting him for... I mean, assuming no prophecy shenanigans, we'll end up hitting him for 11. We could just smuggle that there and back again, but we know he... Well... Actually, I don't mind a little double smuggle.
There are ill winds this day.
So what are we weak to now? We hit him for 5. There's no difference in our deck between hitting for 5 and hitting for 4. You know what the play actually should have been? Thieves' Den. I'm going to smuggle him into the Shadow Lane. Yeah, we couldn't have killed him. We could have gotten pretty close, but... Alright. I just wanted to get him to 4 so we could kill him with a Cliff Racer if we drew that. So let's get our rewards. Play another game or two with the Monk Pilfer deck. Got a suppress there. Still haven't made any changes to the deck list. It probably needs some fine-tuning or improvement, but the deck is such a... I mean, I'm not going to say the deck's not good, because it certainly is good at something. It's very easily disrupted. In a way, if this deck were to become much more popular, it would just be a huge gift to Control Mage, which is as close to an unwinnable matchup as you can get in this game. It's just, the card. You could put cards in it that would improve the matchup dramatically, but the deck as it stands is not fit to compete with Control Mage at all. Okay. Changes I've been considering. Having your Marauder is sort of win more. I think you could streamline the deck and make it more aggressive, even more aggressive, by running East March Crusader, which helps with the problem of refueling. It sort of helps compete, or compete with the decks that run a lot of early targeted removal, which this deck is really weak to. Playing against Soul Split 92, the Forgotten Hero. Archer. Archer kind of goes either way. Sometimes it's tough, sometimes it's not bad. Mournhold Trader's pretty weak against Archer. I don't have a way to deal with a Fighters Guild recruit contesting it. How well this matchup goes for us is largely contingent. I'm going to put it here so I can lane change it over there if I have the option to next turn. Is largely contingent on how much of their early game removal they get.
Of course, I'm on your side.
Oh crap! Mournhold Trader of his own. Well, we have the Fighters Guild recruit, so we're going to pull the old double reverso here. Now, he could do some damage to us with the... If he has a Murkwater Witch to reduce our Fighters Guild recruit attack down to 0, we have a serious problem on our hands. If all he has is a Scoppin Pyromancer, we're doing a little bit better, although we need to be on the lookout for finish off next turn. We'll just lay that down now.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
And instantly punished. What does our opponent have? They have their own Fighters Guild recruit. Okay. Do they have the finish off to go with it? It almost doesn't matter, right?
I'll kill you where you stand.
They cannot hope to outwit
So, the question now becomes, is this worth piercing javelining? I almost think it is. On the other hand, we Riverhold Escort and we Descendant of Valkosh. That seems pretty weak. Actually, you know what though? I like that play.
The moons give this one strength.
A little more potentially larger payoff. You know, the game plan is, you know, to just go 4 face isn't going to win us the game necessarily. Okay, go face, give us a javelin that we can hit the Scout Pyromancer with.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Do you have a Leaf Lurker? Okay, you have another Scout Pyromancer. Well, that's unfortunate, and you have to finish off. Okay, so game's basically over now at this point, unfortunately. We will just lay down the Marauder, I guess.
We fight for all
But
sides.
next turn he'll trigger his super balanced Jarl and or Marshal, and we are basically locked out of this game at this point.
All too simple.
You know, Archer's been a popular deck for a long time. It's really refined,
I'll kill you
and
where you
if you're
stand.
looking to net deck something, Archer's a good place to start because it pretty much plays itself.
Tide turns.
So what do we got here? Dunestalker, not really going to do much.
For the
Let's go ahead and get
sky
ourselves a proc. Sort of boring. We can shift and then shift back. What, are we dead to anything then? I mean, that gives him 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We are dead to a number of things if we do that. But
Your coin
yeah, let's do it.
or your life. Your coin or your life.
Of course I'm on your side.
This gives us the potential to kill him. You know, kind of steal a game from him, really, because we shouldn't win this game anyway. You know, we're dead to Crushing Blow and No Prophecies, Crushing Blow, and Pterodactyl. You know,
All
dead to a
too
lot of things.
simple.
So.
Ride them down.
And it looks like he's got it.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Yep. Let's see it.
I'll kill you where you stand.
And there's the Cliff Racer. Alright. Well, let's play one more game. I wanted to give an honest impression of this deck, too, because I did go on an absolutely bonkers winning streak when I was the, you know, one of maybe 3 people playing Monk on the ladder. But just a week's worth now of the deck, you know, being in the eye of the game of game players has really taken a toll on its ability to succeed. So, one more with Celine's first deck, the Monk Pilfer deck. Many Khajiit get stronger when they hit their opponent. Try sneaking them through the shadow lane. Man, I tried. Only 1 life is who we're playing against. So, hardcore mode opponent. Also a pastry chef. Cool, and we're playing against Warrior. Alright. Throw those back. Keep the Cup Purse. Got the Master of Thieves. Kind of a clunky hand. An orc deck that hits its curve will probably beat us unless we can combo off. Piercing Javelin, not great here. Execute would be pretty good in this matchup. Now, if it's a Hrothgar ramp deck, depending on what they draw, I think we can win that match. Well, we do have a curve. We got 2, 3, and 4. So, let's see. Hopefully they try racing. Doesn't look like it, though, right? We do have our second Master of Thieves. So maybe they're just slow rolling because their hand is a couple of 1/4 purple defenders. They didn't know which lane to put it in. Or maybe they just don't have anything, I suppose.
These are Khajiit streets.
Well, we'll try to go off with our Master of Thieves next turn. See what happens. There's a 4-drop, a Restless Templar. Okay. Well, let's just get started, I guess. Let's hit face first with both of them.
Leave this place.
We will put our Master of Thieves over here.
Khajiit needs coin.
Leave
He will
this
have it.
place.
Okay, so we do have him at 12. But it wouldn't take much for him to get back into this. Obviously, if he can't remove both these creatures, we can just win next turn, but I trust he has the ability to do that. Maybe a Crushing Blow and a swing. And our follow-up is pretty weak. If he just drops a guard creature, Piercing Javelin would be great. see what happens though.
You must be cleansed.
Okay, Shadowfin Priest on this, on that. Okay. Alright, well, let's just push some damage in and get a couple of these guys onto the board. We're going to be moving a little slower than we had hoped, but still alive. Got Golden Saint next turn. That's fine. I understand being afraid of that, but that's fine for us. And a 3-drop, another Stone Throw. That's interesting that that's the card he's relying on for that sort of thing. I sort of like Mournhold Trader Master of Thieves more than Golden Saint right now. It opens up the possibility of a kill if we draw Thieves' Den.
Of course I'm on your side.
And it also just puts a lot of damage on the board. Also, one of our Golden Saints is just going to die to this, and I don't mind taking some damage here. He's one turn off of Nahag Leave, if that's a card he runs. One turn off of activating the 4/4 purple creature that becomes a 6/6 with Guard when you have 7 Magicka. And 1 turn or 2 turns off of Whirling Guy combo with 3rd Stone Throw.
Mother of mine.
Whirling Guy combo with the lethal weapon that causes it to do damage to everything.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
Okay, we got Prophecy.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
Okay, so hopefully our Golden Saint just seals things up for us. He's got a lot of work to do to keep himself from dead. He doesn't have another Crushing Blow. I'm sorry, a Stone Throw, which would be one way he could help himself out of this. And if he has Nahag Leave, we can trade 2 creatures into it. Piercing Javelin that. Okay, yeah, looks like he's dead. Alright. So, we finally got our combo too. That was another game with the Celine's First Deck Monk Pilfer deck. Let's see how long this video is. 17 minutes. Should we do another game, you think? Alright, let's do one more game. We got 2 wins, 1 loss. And, yeah. Interested to see, you know, now that the, this is in the public eye, like I said, how we can do here. I hope everyone's holiday week went well. I had a great time. Had Thanksgiving with my girlfriend's parents. And the response to the tie minder that she illustrated is amazing. I don't know if you can see it actually. It's on the wall behind me right here. I absolutely love that. Playing against Spellsword, almost certainly Spellsword Control. Riverhold Escort, very weak against Spellsword Control, as is Thieves' Den. Riverhold Escort because of Execute, and Thieves' Den because of 6 main deck between Edict of Azura and Shadowfen Priest. 6 main deck ways to remove support cards. That was a great pickup there, the Descendant of Valkosh. Especially getting the Execute out of our opponent's hand. This can trade into a Guard. Seems pretty good. Okay. I believe the play now is just Master of Thieves, so we can get 2 triggers on this in case it gets Guard. Which it just did. Wanted to hedge around that. This will trade into that. But then, unless this gets Edict, we'll get another 2 swings in.
The longer the odds, the
Dragon Tail Savior. Okay, so we want some ward action here. And I think we'll probably lay down our Riverhold Escort to defend it.
You have been warned. You have been warned.
So we're just hoping for no Execute. I mean, he can still kill it. Not looking great. I think think we're going to actually lay down Riverhold Escort here. Didn't get Ward, which is a real bummer. We could have taken out all three if we'd gotten a Ward. We did not. Now Piercing Javelin on this will leave us in a pretty bad position. Now, this isn't bad. We can Piercing Javelin that. Yeah. We'll save our fancy shenanigans for next turn. We are not attacking with that this turn. We want to tempt him into Swinging Face, giving us another card. Now, if he has a Tiger, a Hist Grove, okay, it's a pretty good sign. I do like the flames coming up on this in the premium version. Yeah, if he has a, what are we worried about now? I guess Execute would be less than ideal. Thieves' Den would be pretty sweet. Okay, so he's looking to ramp into something crazy for next turn. Let's...
Training is over.
Let's do this.
It's time to act.
Now, if he has Dawn's Wrath, good for him. I did not see that coming. You know, what can you do? We did hit a Prophecy, unfortunately. But we do have him at 5 life, too. So.
A little distraction might prove useful.
Okay, Cloud Rust Illusionist. Alright, let's see what he has here. Dawn's Wrath does save him. It puts him to 1. So that swings in. See how greedy he gets here. If he swings in and kills this, he's got the Heartbeat. I'm not the Heartbeat, the Tiger.
I will protect the hill.
Preserve of the Root. Enchanted Plate. So we need a lane change card. We need a pterodactyl or a removal spell. We didn't get either one, unfortunately. So we're just going to put him to 2.
If I fall,
Pass the turn.
it will reclaim me.
This is good to combo with this because if he removes that, we can swing that into the token it creates. There's Manticora on that. Okay. Well, now we are actually not looking good at all, are we?
Of course, I'm on your
Just gotta
side.
pass the turn. He's gonna swing this into this. He might even Mournhold Trader us. I'm not Mournhold Trader, Maracas. And without a way, with both lanes filled with guard creatures, it's unlikely we have a way to win this game anymore. And Edict of Azura, yeah, he's just giving us no breaks here.
By Arcade's beard, this
Yep.
day will be mine.
Always a pleasure. So, Cliff Racer. How do we potentially win? I think we need a removal spell and the Cliff Racer. I don't think we play the Cliff Racer.
You will not defeat this one.
Because even if we swing that into this, I mean, that doesn't leave us with anything. Yeah, we basically have to draw a removal spell.
You will not defeat this one.
Or another Cliff Racer. So. Okay. Well, let's see what happens here.
I will protect the hill.
And he's got another guard creature. Alright. So he's either just waiting for his Pillaging Tribune draw, or he is, I don't know what else he could be doing.
You must be cleansed.
Yeah. Swing that in.
Confound you!
We've really got no outs. You know, runner, piercing javelins are about it. This is a great argument for running Tazcad. Because Tazcad would be able to kill through either of these. Or even Crushing Blow. Crushing Blow would have gotten us a win. He's done the math. He thinks he can win. Okay, so creatures with Pilfer may attack twice each turn. Doesn't really help us, because that still has
The Night Mother
4
will
toughness.
guide.
We're just gonna go for it.
He will have it.
You know, if he doesn't have a removal, and he doesn't have another guard creature, we could still pull this off. But it seems super unlikely that that is the case.
By bark and
Yeah.
roots.
Piercing Javelin? Nope. He's decided that enough is enough and he needs to kill us. Well, congratulations.
Die, sweet.
You should have done this several turns ago, but I understand playing conservatively. I don't know what he thinks we might have.
Wait for you.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Oh, now we're going to get the BM, so our opponent is a gentleman as well. Cool.
Mother of mud.
I was going to wish a good game, but... Alright guys, thank you very much for watching me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think this is a much more realistic look at what the Monk deck is capable of. Now that people know how to combat it, it is very fragile. So, hope you're all having a great day, hope your season's going well, and I will see you on the ladder. Bye-bye.